Here we are again. It's 5:25 a.m. earlier than yesterday. A really nice morning. Hardly any breeze. Perfect temperature. No sign of rain. Hopefully none will come over later. Very quiet, very peaceful. Hardly any birds around doing their morning chorus as well. Actually, you can see a few on the pavement in front of me, looking for tiny insects, sparrows. So you can see on the left, we haven't yet got to the roundabout representing the entrance to WKCD. On the left, the administration buildings, and then the footbridge which links WKCD with ICC and Elements shopping mall. It's not open at this time of the morning. 7:30 I think it opens up. It's very convenient. We might walk around there later, have a closer look. This construction on the edge of the road has been going on for months. I've no idea what they're doing here. Seems to be very limited progress. At the moment just looks like the storage of unwanted building materials and debris. I thought they may be extending this railing further along, but then everything stopped. This railing is relatively new because, as I said yesterday, it's a dangerous blind corner, but it's actually the most convenient way to cross to get to WKCD at ground level. Otherwise, you have to go up the steps. Actually, I just realised I meant to go around the other way today, so let's see if we can climb back over the railing. To enter WKCD from the other side. That's the West Kowloon Tunnel expressway on the other side. We'll cross over it shortly. So, there we go. In some ways it's handy to have these steps to go up and down. Helps to get the legs working. Helps to get the heart and lungs working as well. Downside is if you have dodgy legs, sore knees, it's a reminder that you have dodgy legs and sore knees. Now here we go. A raised view ahead of the Western Harbour. Turning to the left, that's the Beijing Palace Museum under construction. This is the main entrance to Western Tunnel. And then on the right, sweeping views of the Tunnel Expressway, some of the Kowloon Station buildings, attractive Element shopping mall sign. What I don't see is a sign identifying the W Hotel. Oh, I can just about see a W blinking in red at the same level as this. Quiet and peaceful this time of the morning. Even the harbour workers won't yet be coming out. I don't know if you're catching this on camera. There's the guy with two angry guard dogs. He's a daily regular. I can count on the fingers of one hand the number of days in 1 year when I haven't seen him here. There's an attractive view looking north towards Line Rock, Tai Kok Choi, West Kowloon. Similarly, a nice early morning view of Hong Kong Island. IFC on the left, and then looking out over the Western Harbour. And let's take in the view before we go back down to ground level. It's so peaceful at this time of the morning. All these working vessels waiting for the crews to arrive. Apart from the guy with the dogs, I see one or two people starting to turn up, but they may be the local staff. You're never able to hear a dog barking. That's one of the a dog on one of the boats. Some of them keep dogs, I suppose for security reasons, or maybe they're just like dogs. I don't suppose they're ever taken for a walk. They just seem to live on the boats. We'll have a closer look in just a minute to where they're berthed. Oh, it's not supposed to be open, so how do we get in? We can sneak around this way. Yeah, there's a couple of other arrivals. Just walking past the COVID testing facility. I think this is supposed to be the dog walking area. Yeah, pets inside, please shut the gate. Seldom see pets going inside. This is also a pet zone. Nothing there. I think these boats right next to the edge of the harbour are the ones that sometimes keep dogs. I suppose it's very easy for miscreants just to jump on in the middle of the night, which is why they need a kind of guard dog. Oh, someone set up a shrine for something. I wonder what happened there. Buddhist artifacts. One or two harbour workers already here. It's already past 5:30. Oh, because they went round the other entrance. I could have come through here. It's wide open. I suppose some of these harbour workers may even sleep on these vessels. It doesn't take much space to lie down and go to sleep, but seldom see them getting up as if they've been sleeping on board. Usually see them arriving through that gate we just saw. I guess it's against regulations for these ferry type vessels to allow people to sleep on board overnight. This is the reverse view actually of the last scene from yesterday's video when I entered the other way around. What we might do is get the old watches going. I just treat it as a morning walk at the moment. It's just so nice. Take it easy. Outdoor walk. There we go. Ready, 2, 1, go. You can see ahead there's one person. 2 more people makes 3. Just the guy with the dog makes 4. 2 dogs. Oh, plus me makes 5. Probably a few others right inside. More sparrows. Let's try jogging a little. See how the legs are feeling this morning. Sounds like some kind of generator going on the left, the other side of the hedge. Or maybe I just haven't heard it before, since right now it's so quiet. I don't know if we can get a closer look at what's going on. Now I can't hear anything, must be inside that utility building. Here I'm not sure what's going on. Constantly under construction. This used to be a patch of grass, partly converted to car parks, and I suppose it's getting prepared for the opening of the Palace Museum. Hey, good morning. So early.
Morning, yes, early.
She's a regular. He's pretty much here every day. Looks very fit. Very good running style. That is for jogging. Let's go back round this way so we can look more closely at this construction. Those metal beams have just been put up. Before they were just sitting on the ground. Now either, I wonder if this is some kind of covered walkway or they're preparing for more construction with a temporary covered walkway right next to the superstructure to be built. I really don't know. Aye, there's the morning arriving. Beautiful. Oh, John, good morning. Looking good. He's a real regular. Oh, we've got some working vessels operating. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a gas tanker? Sitting out area here, but no eating facilities, so bring your own sandwiches. We're seeing the Beijing Palace Museum from the opposite side from yesterday. Again, surrounded by these red and yellow partitions. Otherwise, not much to see. Managed to install some trees halfway up the side of the building. Not quite sure what that's supposed to do, but apart from anything else, it's going to block off some of the light to those windows. I'd have thought for a museum, having maximum lighting, especially natural lighting, would be the top requirement. Instead, they think people want to see trees on the outside. Not this side. Seems a bit of a mishmash of a design. The architect just seemed to think they could just put any feature anywhere. Not sure what those windows are supposed to do. Again, surely natural lighting would have been a top requirement. So why didn't they design the whole building with glass instead of just having small bits of it and the rest completely blocking off the daylight? Now we're coming back to the main area, starting to see one or two more people. Let's just jog a bit so I can see how it affects the video. And that's a nice view, nice sky collar. Lush foliage, good variety of trees and shrubs and grass. There's zero wind. The air is very still. It follows the sea is very still. Any noticeable waves coming from passing boats. Let's just jog a little. what I just noticed as I ran along then, suddenly the air was a little bit cooler. It may be the cooler air coming from across the patch of grass rather than the ocean. Suddenly it's warmer again. And when I walked by, I was moving 50 yards back. There was no block preventing the wind movement. Then now there is, because we have these tunnel buildings on the left. One or two more people, 5:45. But still fewer than I've been seeing of late. One or two new faces. Well, mainly since the warmer weather arrived. Let's jog a little. Glorious morning sky with cotton swab clouds, many of which are not actually catching the sun, so maybe it's not yet risen. I wonder if there's a chance of actually seeing the sunrise, because from here the full view is blocked by buildings on Dim Sum Joy. Let's come round this way and then have a look. Slight breeze here because there's no wind block from the breezes coming across the harbour. Still very pleasant, very light. Nice temperature. I've got an excellent view of Hong Kong Island across the harbour, going from the west, Sheung Wan, Central, Wan Chai, Causeway Bay, and then that's all we can see from here because of the Kowloon Peninsula. Actually, I think this time I'll go up onto the raised walkway. Several restaurants here. They're open, of course. They must be doing good business again. Especially during the day when there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people coming out. That's an everyday regular we just passed. Peaceful view across Hong Kong Harbour. Oh, there's the same regular. I thought she was going home early.
Continue on.
Yeah. Don't know what she said. Was she speaking Cantonese? I suppose so. Or did she say only one? I'm not sure. She normally runs with a guy. Haven't seen him today yet. See a lot of these black and white crow species here. Ugly creatures. Let's go up to the raised walkway. looked even fewer people today than yesterday. I find it hard to understand. Again, it's a public holiday weekend, but even so, people have less time pressure. You'd think they'd make use of the time by taking half an hour, to get out and do some exercise. And anyway, okay, more restaurants on the left. Sorry, no pets allowed. District staff on their bicycle. I think they work a shift. I'm not sure when they start. Work a shift until maybe 7:30, and you see some of them going home. My watch on my phone just told me I've walked 1 kilometre. So here we go. Another lot of stairs. I'll come back that way, since we didn't go around that way yesterday. See if we can enjoy the sunrise from up here. There's something naturally enjoyable about being lifted up to a higher level, looking down at the view you just had 20 feet below 30 seconds ago. Induces a feeling of superiority and relaxation. So, yet another restaurant. We stand up on this parapet, take a longer view of the eastern harbour. No, we still can't see the sunrise. It's blocked by the buildings and also the clouds on that side of the sky. We'll see the sun later. Some of the working vessels start to appear. On the right, we'll go down to that path later, but this is really nicely landscaped, leading towards one of the live entertainment buildings, Beijing Palace Museum at the back. Not sure if this is being caught on camera, but there's a fellow in the red top running. He's here pretty much every day. Any devoted regular. We might sneak over this garden, stand up on that concrete platform, have a view over that side. No climbing, that's all right, I don't intend to climb. Because it's already May, these trees have grown in volume since the warmer weather arrived, starting a couple of months ago. So I Actually, the view from up there wasn't especially good. It was worth a try. I can actually feel the camera bouncing on my tummy as I walk along, which does two things. First, it makes me worry that the video is also going to be bouncy, even though these modern cameras are supposed to eliminate all the jitter. It also means the way I walk is what's causing the bounce. That was the daily regular who just went past. Never speaks. Hey, two sparrows having a good fight. What are they doing? Arguing over an insect? I was saying maybe the way I walk needs to be adjusted so the upper body moves more slowly, more smoothly. Oh, now this is a good view of the Beijing Palace Museum.